What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Yeah No No Yeah. I just wanted to preface by saying this is a bit of a looser episode. We didn't really have a set in stone topic, but that is totally fine because that just opens up a pathway to even more discussions and a variety of things that we talk about throughout the episode. Everything from the John Wick trilogy and our expectations for John Wick 4 to the Barbie movie coming out next year, as well as Oppenheimer and much, much more. We also talk about a lot of life stuff, music, and of course end it with a series of listener questions. So as always, keep in mind we have the timestamps in the description of the episode in case you're wanting to avoid spoilers or jump to a certain spot. Also, if you're on Spotify, we always have a poll down there for you to interact with. And of course, you can reach out to us on our Instagram pages. Mine is Views by Quinn, Liam is Movies Music Me, to where we also have the link trees to all of our other social medias. If you want to reach out to us, send in questions, anything at all, we always appreciate feedback. And we would, of course, really appreciate it if you just took the 2 seconds to rate the podcast. It would mean the world to us. Also, share it if you really want to. We're having fun doing it, and we hope you have fun listening. So, let's get into it. So, yeah, this is going to be a looser episode. We didn't really have a big topic, so if I sound tired, it's because I am, by the way. I'm going to try and wake myself up. I have an energy drink. I'm gonna do my fucking best.
We're both usually tired anyway. I think we managed.
True, yeah. Well, what was something good and bad that happened to you? Since the last time we recorded.
What do you want first?
Let's start with the bad. Give me the bad news first.
All right, I'll do a bad, then you do a bad.
Sure. Mine aren't even that bad, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure like the only thing I could think of that is the worst is like my feet.
That's
like
true.
I messed up my heel somehow. Like I think I don't know. Was it last time we recorded?
I think so.
It was like right after that, I think. But yeah, I messed up my heel just like jumping up on top of something. I think, and I was like, I don't know. It hasn't gone away, but it's gotten like better slightly.
Wow.
But then like the other one, there's like a bone in like the top that's just fucking hurting a bunch as well. And I'm like, dude, can I just walk? I'm gonna end up in a fucking wheelchair.
Yeah, that's
It's just it's been painful like all week.
Yeah, I would look up some stretches to do, like heel. I don't know actually what would help.
Yeah.
Put an ice pack on.
I don't know either. I have done, but it's still there. It's not as painful now, but it's still there.
Wow.
But I should probably go to a doctor.
Probably, yeah.
I was going to on the weekend, but then I like forgot to book an appointment. And then when I went to check, they were not available, and I was like, "Fuck." So,
At least it's not like, not to sound like a dick, but your usual routine isn't too physically demanding, where you have to be like moving around all the time.
No, but you do have to be standing up like most of the time. Like there's no chair
at your
behind the
work
counter or anything like that.
Yeah, that's true.
I can go in the office and sit down if I need to, but like when I'm actually there, it's usually walking around or just standing for ages.
Yeah, hopefully that gets fixed. Hopefully it gets better.
I've had enough.
Well, I guess something.
What was a bad thing that happened to you?
Yeah, the only bad thing that happened to me. I was trying to really think, and this is all I could come up with, but my last paycheck was like only half as much as my one before that, so I didn't get paid a whole lot, and I must
why
not.
is that?
I don't know. I think it's because it was around 4th of July, and like, we had to take some days off, and work's been kind of slow, so they've been cutting hours a bit, and I guess we didn't get holiday pay for 4th of July. I thought we were supposed to, but we didn't, so that kind of sucks.
Sounds like you're supposed to.
Yeah, it's America's birthday or whatever. I don't know. So
America.
Yeah. Oh man, it just sucks. Like, cause I don't know. That's all I could think of. My life, nothing exciting really happens to me. It's all just work related. So yeah, I didn't get paid a whole lot.
That sounds pretty bad.
So now I'm gonna have to budget my money more. But yeah, well,
it happens.
What was something good that happened to you then?
One that I wrote down was like, okay, there's like that new manager at my work. She's been like really good just sorting the place out and stuff. and I told her because she was like really struggling with some of the like upper management and stuff, like just bossing her around and like not really treating her that well and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Even though she's been doing a great fucking job. But then because my grandmother, like, she worked for the same company, but then she got like really screwed over by that company, and like they basically kicked her out after like 10 years of work. And I told my grandmother, like, you know, I think my new boss could probably use someone to talk to that isn't like part of the company anymore, but still understands everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they called each other and had like a chat and stuff, and like really got along. But my new manager apparently said to my grandmother, I would have left without Liam there.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, oh, that's nice.
Well,
so I just felt really good.
Well, that's good.
That was a good thing.
Mm-hmm. See, both of ours are work related. All we do is work.
Oh yeah.
It's just, yeah. I wish something more exciting could happen in this life.
I work hard at gaming.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, what was my good thing? I literally was I had to think about this as I was waking up in bed this morning because I hadn't thought of anything good and bad, and I'm like, fuck, what do I say? The good thing was, oh yeah, I bought, I've been buying like some new, what have I been buying? Hang on. I bought a new desk and some new bookshelves, and I've been like redoing my apartment, so it's looking a lot nicer, and I'm happy with that. So I'm feeling a bit better,
cool.
Yeah, about this place, I guess. But then again, I just blew a bunch of money on that stuff, and then I get a low paycheck, so it's like it kind of cancels each other out. Like now I'm fuck, like so.
I guess.
Oh well. See, that's all it is work related, apartment related. It's because it's the only two places I ever am, is work or my apartment. So it's something good and bad, though.
That's usually just where I am, and then occasionally I go to a theater, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's our life.
That's our life.
But anyway.
Welcome to the Yeah No No.
Welcome to the... Fuck.
Oh, something we haven't, like, mentioned on the podcast yet. Do you want to talk about your podcast?
Oh shit! Well, I was gonna wait till the end to say when we shout out our stuff, but I can shout it out now too. Sure. Okay, really quick.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll do it now. Really quick. I'm cheating on Liam with myself.
Yep.
No, but it's not like that. So I
have YouTube. It's fine.
Yeah, you have YouTube. So
yeah.
This is just something that I'm starting on my own, just like a little side project, just because work has been cutting hours. Liam is taking on most of the editing here, which is really helping me out. So I do have more free time on my hands to pursue stuff I actually want to, I've been kind of wanting to try. So kind of like how Liam has his YouTube channel and like films reviews and talks about movies, music, and whatever there. I figured a little... It's a podcast. I can't dance around the word. It's another podcast. But it's my own little thing. I want to try and bring on a bunch of people and just like... It's going to be kind of like this, but different. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing.
So what's like the goal for it?
The goal is just... I'm figuring that out.
I mean, I know you want to bring on guests, but like, is that going to be like an ongoing thing, or are you going to have ones on your own, or what?
Oh, there will definitely be ones on my own. Most of the time, it'll probably just be me, but it's going to be short episodes, so it's not going to be just me talking about whatever for like forever. I mean, it's going to be like short, like whether it is reviews, whether it is talking about a certain thing that happened, or just like whatever. It's like, it's going to be... I don't know. Just tune in to figure it out, to find out, guys. I don't know how to explain this, but it's literally just called it's Views by Quinn. I'm going by my Instagram name, so you can find it there. Just search it up as if you hadn't heard me talk enough on here. So, yeah.
It'll be more in depth.
I mean, I don't know.
It won't be interrupted by Liam.
We'll see what it is. But yeah, anyway. Just a little thing I'm trying for fun. So, yeah.
I'm keen for that.
No, awesome.
More shit for me to listen to on my long shifts.
Thanks.
Right, do you have any topics? Because I have, like, I think 5 mini ones.
Okay.
No, yeah, 4, actually.
Okay, so, let's see. I've got 3 things written down. And maybe some of them are some of your things. I don't know, but I haven't seen the trailer yet. I should have watched it before this because I think you have. But I love how that one picture, that one still from John Wick 4 got released. And I see.
Damn it, you stole one of my topics.
Yeah, I knew it was one of your topics. And
Fuck.
it's just I love how it's just John Wick sitting around a bunch of candles and everyone goes crazy like, oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, but it
looks
is John
badass.
Wick, though.
It looks awesome. I saw a comment that made me laugh. It was like John Wick reuniting with his fellow Wicks. Get it?
Oh my god.
Because of Candlewick?
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Anyway, I
Incredible.
need to watch the trailer. But then again, this opens up.
I'm not gonna watch this trailer.
Okay. Oh, you haven't? I thought you did.
No, I put on my story like I don't really watch trailers for stuff I'm like super hyped about, so I just didn't decide to on that. But I am really fucking hyped just because I love John Wick.
Same. I've been trying to avoid most trailers because they really do just give away too much. Like,
yeah,
it's too fucking much.
It's frustrating.
But I can't wait either. I mean, these movies really keep getting better and better. The John Wick movies.
I don't even know what I would favorite as. Like, they feel very continuous, but also really different at the same time.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
So I don't even know what would be my favorite. How would you rank them?
I for sure the second is last, and a lot of people think that, but I don't think it's a bad movie at all. It's just the least. It's got a few really memorable fight scenes, but otherwise, the story isn't quite as memorable for me, and the villain isn't quite as memorable.
Honestly, after like a few rewatches and stuff, like the second stands out the most to me now.
Wow.
Like, I fucking love it. Like, I initially watched it and I was like, 7 out of 10. Like, it's not all that great. And then I rewatched it like twice and I was like, fuck, man, that's awesome. Jesus.
It is awesome.
It's so cool.
Like, yeah. It's still a 9 out of 10 for me, so I really love the whole trilogy. It's hard to rank them, but I mean, I will give it that. It has one of my favorite deaths in the whole trilogy, which is the pencil death. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And then the ending.
Actually,
it has my favorite ending.
Minus spoilers.
Oh, yeah. Okay. This is kind of, the ending's probably big spoilers, right?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Spoilers for John Wick 2.
I was gonna say 4.
Yeah, so the ending has, like, not only my favorite ending out of these movies, but probably one of my favorite endings in any action movie, which is just, it's so fucking awesome how, like, everyone starts getting the notification, which, by the way, are they all assassins? That always confused me. Is literally everybody in this fucking city assassins?
Not everybody,
but everyone's checking their phone like, oh, we got a new target. Like,
well, I'm sure you don't see every single person in that city checking their phone.
No, but like,
just on the side, like, what the fuck is going on?
No, but I'm pretty sure you see all sorts of people, like some like old guy with his dog. I don't remember. Like, there's just all sorts of people you wouldn't even expect. But it's just,
I remember that like huge guy that was like playing an instrument or something.
Oh yeah,
and he just, like, checked his phone. Yeah.
Wait a minute, did that happen at? I'm thinking at the very end to where, I know there's the scene to where everybody's like hunting him down and like it's the montage of like everyone trying to kill him and he, but isn't the very end when he's like running with the dog and like that little ending was my favorite, one of my favorite parts.
Well, I mean, the ending of John Wick 2, like, there is that part that's like really fucking good and stuff, but like the part that stands out the most to me about the ending is just the scene in the Continental, like when he shoots that guy.
That was awesome.
Like, it's just like,
it's so fucking good.
So fucking cool. Like, Ian McShane's like trying to calm him down. He's like, just walk away, John. And then he's like, yeah, John, walk away.
Yeah. And then now it's just
so
just
cool.
silence. He's like, what did you do? What did you do? Oh, it's so good.
But it's so badass.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my
god. Yeah, it's
fucking
the more we talk about it, it really does hurt putting this last for me because it is full of so many great moments. But I think the first movie, I love how simple and like contained it is, and also it does for me have maybe the most heart, I guess. It's got the least exciting action, but the most like the story is what stands out, even though it's really simple.
Yeah, definitely.
But the third, it's tied, the first and the third, for my favorite, because the third has the best action for sure. I think they just
The third went insane.
the third went fucking insane, and I hope the fourth goes even crazier. Like I don't know how they keep topping themselves action wise. They really do.
Well, the third, like, it looked so goofy, like, from the start. But then, like, the more it went on, I was just like, yeah, it's like leaning into it. I like it.
Yeah.
Like, this is really dumb, but it's so cool.
They know what they know what they are. They're just exciting action movies, nothing more, nothing less. I mean, there is story there, but like they know what the people want to see, so they keep upping themselves. It's like the Mission Impossible movies. They just keep going fucking crazier and
I still
crazier.
haven't seen any of them.
Oh, you still haven't seen any of them?
No.
Well, that's a whole nother conversation. I mean, there's a lot to watch, but I guess, okay, I would just rank them. Number 1 is my favorite. Number 3 is my second favorite. Number 2 is my third. But they're all amazing. It's an amazing trilogy. So yeah.
I think the way I'm feeling right now is probably like 2, 1, 3, maybe. But I love them all. I really do.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait for the fourth.
I love the whole ending of 3 as well. Just like the whole Continental turning into like a fucking shootout.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Is that the scene where they're in like the bank vault, or like kind of that vault place with all the guns?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, that was awesome.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
God.
So
Just the gunplay in that in those movies as well. Like, it's so good. Like, oh my god. And all the fights. Fuck.
Yeah.
Everything's just so good.
yeah. It's really interesting how like the director is literally, isn't he like a stunt coordinator, or he's like a stunt man or something? I don't know. Yeah, so it's like he knows what he's doing.
The fights always look really good.
They really
Especially like the one at the start of John Wick 3, like in that like library, I think. No, where there's like the museum and the knife shit.
Oh, that was
Remember that?
Yes.
Fuck,
Dude. Yeah.
that was like edge of your seat shit, like completely. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was.
I remember watching that in theater. I was like, Jesus Christ, he's throwing fucking knives left and right. It's awesome.
Yeah, that was one of the best fight scenes probably in the whole trilogy. And I feel like watching them right now. Just the more we talk about them.
really
Fuck.
would.
But yeah, I wonder how many they're gonna make. Is this gonna be the last one, John Wick 4?
Well, I remember a like quote from Keanu Reeves, where he just said that like he would make John Wick like as long as people want. Like he would just keep on going because he just enjoys it so much.
That's
really good.
That is
I'm glad
good,
about
but
that.
I'm kind of, as long as they keep staying good, I don't want it to turn into like Fast and Furious to where we have like 10 of them and it gets way too ridiculous. Like as long as it doesn't turn into that, but yeah, I mean, keep giving them.
If it's just like Keanu Reeves like going ape shit on people for 1,000 movies, I don't care. Like it's just, if it's fun and it works, then great.
That's true.
Whatever.
He'll be John Wick till he has gray hair, train a new prodigy, and then just fucking it'll keep going forever.
Oh, I don't want to spin off.
No.
I mean, I guess they're making that like Continental show still. Are they still doing that?
Oh, I have no idea. I didn't even really know about that.
Yeah, they were gonna make a show around like the Continental or something, and I was like, no, just
that's always the least. The Continental stuff was some of the least interesting stuff about the movies for me. I mean, it was cool, the idea of it, but just like I like all the stuff with John Wick. Just focus on him. When it goes to the Continental, I'm like,
I think the Continental is good because it's just like it's interesting seeing like how he interacts with that kind of world and stuff like that. But it's not something you want to delve into too much because it's just like then it becomes really uninteresting, I think.
True. Yeah. How long do you think it'll be before Hollywood tries to do what they're gonna do with, or have been wanting to do with James Bond, make a female John Wick? When are we gonna get Jane Wick?
Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen.
I don't know.
Nobody wants a female James Bond either. Like most people just don't want that.
Most people, but I don't know. We can't.
Even Ana de Armas.
I saw that. Yeah,
like she doesn't fucking want it. She's like, no, just it's a man. Leave it.
Yeah, that's true. Because she was probably a choice for a female James Bond. I'm guessing.
I have no idea, but I mean, they should really just
create their own character
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's no need to take another character that's already been established as a man.
No. But people love what they already know, and they're simple like that. They want to hear the Bond name, and that's it. So, but I'm not defending it. That's just how the business sees it.
Yeah.
But no, we don't need that. Speaking of do not need, one of my next topics, which actually, the more and more I'm seeing pictures of it, the more hilarious it kind of looks, and I actually want to see it just to see what the fuck it is. But the Barbie movie, when are you gonna actually see that? Don't.
No, I'm not gonna see it.
You're not gonna see the Barbie movie?
Oh, I don't fucking care, dude.
Oh.
I might wait until it comes out, but I'm not gonna see it in theaters.
I'm only seeing it for Ryan Gosling. I'm only seeing it for Ken.
I love Ryan Gosling, but no.
Hey, it's a new personality dropping, okay?
Shut up. Is this his comeback, really? Like, he hasn't been acting for like a bit, and then he comes back with fucking Barbie and The Gray Man, and apparently that's not very good, which makes me upset.
No, I heard The Gray Man is... I thought it was split, like if you look at the
There's
ratings.
plenty of people giving it like 1 out of 10 and shit.
I saw that, but I think it's one of those movies that if you just kind of turn your brain off and just have fun with the action, then it's good. So it's kind of one of those.
Maybe.
But I heard it's really generic.
I might watch it.
I might too.
Soon.
But yeah, I don't know. This
Only
is
for Ryan Gosling. I love that guy. But Barbie? Ugh.
I mean, that doesn't come out till like next year, I think. Yeah, I'll probably see it just cuz I don't know.
See, I don't think he's done anything since First Man, and that was like really good.
Really? That was like 2018.
Yeah.
Wait a
I'm
minute.
pretty sure he hasn't been doing anything since then.
That just doesn't sound right. I swear he was in other stuff, really? God, this is where we have to look it up. But it's like, this is his whole thing. Is why is he the He's Literally Me actor? Have you noticed that? Like, there's so many different versions of himself that... You got Drive, you got Blade Runner, you've got like even like The Place Beyond the Pines. It's not as big of one though.
I don't think The Place Beyond the Pines is.
Oh, he can be he can totally be. He's literally me. Come on.
How?
You've seen it, right?
Yes. What
He's
about
like
his personality?
he's kind of like he's kind of like an
literally...
edgy, like kind of like, you know, criminal with like, you know, gray morality, and like he has a heart, but at the same time he's like doing bad shit. Like, it's totally, he's got to have a He's Literally Me. Okay.
I guess.
I think any character, to be honest, can be a He's Literally Me, but there's just the big ones that like everyone points to. If you want to say this character's you, then that means that he's literally me. So
Okay.
I don't know.
Fair enough.
But let me see. Oh, okay.
I'm pretty
Damn,
sure
you're
I'm
right. Holy crap.
Yeah, I am
2018.
Right.
How?
Yeah, he hasn't been around since then, and that's what he comes back with.
Yeah, he comes back with Barbie and Gray Man.
Ryan.
I mean, Greta Gerwig's a good director, though, so, like, who knows? It could be good.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of Lady Bird.
Oh, really?
But I did like Little Women. I did like that.
See, I loved Lady Bird,
know.
but I haven't seen Little Women yet, so I don't know.
But I feel like the Barbie movie is going to be, like, the biggest, like, turning feminism on its head type thing. It's like
turning it on its head, so...
I don't know, like, turning the like idea of Barbie on its head and making it like ultra feminist shit. But I don't even know if that's what's gonna what it's gonna be, because it's so confusing, like what this movie even is gonna be or who it's gonna be for.
Yeah, I don't know.
What?
I think it's
when I heard that Greta Gerwig was directing, I was just like, what?
Yeah, it's a really weird turn in her career. But
I don't even want a Barbie movie. Does anyone want a Barbie?
I don't think
movie?
anybody wants it, but everyone. It's like the whole like Minions thing, to where like nobody really wants it, but they're all gonna go see it because it's a meme and like, you know, it's funny to joke about. But there are probably people that want to see it. I don't know. I just hope. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be taking itself seriously. If it's gonna be like the Joker for feminists. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it's gonna be.
Amount of people just posting, "This is my Joker" with like the nail polish already. Oh my god! Stop.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. It's such a weird fucking idea that like that's why I want to see it. Like, it's weird. It's not I don't know what to expect. So that's like exciting for me now. It's not often I get, you know, a movie comes along that you're like, what is this? Why is it being made? I don't know what it's gonna be like. I just want to see it for what it is. you know?
I guess, yeah.
So
I can't say I'm excited, but I'm curious.
I am curious. I'm not excited either, but I am curious, and I'll watch anything Ryan Gosling at this point. Just because people keep telling me, and I don't see it. I think my face needs to be thinner, and I need to get more fit, but people keep telling me that I look like him. So
In the Gray Man specifically.
in the Gray Man, probably because of the facial hair, I guess. So yeah, I
Yeah.
just don't see it, but he's like my...
I don't think you look like Ryan Gosling, but it's similar. Like
it's similar
at least
enough. I think
hair.
the nose is kind of pointy and like whatever. I don't know. So he's like me from another life, basically. So I'm kind of like living through him. He is literally me. Like, people say he's literally me, but according to everybody else, Ryan Gosling is literally me, or I'm literally him. You know, vice versa.
I'm literally Ryan Gosling in Drive, but you're literally Ryan Gosling in The Gray Man.
Why does I get the
But I
fucking
don't
Gray
look like
Man?
him in Drive.
That's true. Yeah. Hey, come September, then I might be Ryan Gosling in either Barbie or Place Beyond the Pines. Because
In what way?
because okay, I was trying to
You
keep
gonna be
this a
ripped?
secret. I am gonna try and get ripped, but that probably won't happen. But I was trying to keep this a secret. But like, you know how we're all getting together in September. You know, like you're coming to visit. Julia's probably coming to visit. Like all these people. Like, so you know, Julia's a hairstylist. She did Shander's hair. He's Liam's face palming right now for those who can't see. Yeah, we were joking around with the idea of dyeing my hair blonde when she first visited, but now I'm like, you know what? My life's so boring. I need something interesting to happen, so maybe I will just dye the hair blonde on my birthday.
Quinn, I've gone down the blonde route. You don't want to do
Have
it.
you?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Why don't I want to do it?
Because it's hard to take care of.
It's hard to take. I'm already hard to take care of, so it'll be fine.
I mean, does your hair grow like quickly? Or
It grows at an average pace, not slowly, but not quickly.
mine grows quick as fuck, and like the longer it got blonde, the worse it looked. And I was just
I
like,
bet.
change it back, change it back.
Well, because your natural hair color, I'm guessing, like came through, so it was like black and
Well,
blonde.
it started coming through, but then like even then, like I couldn't take care of the blonde to like keep it as the blonde color that I liked. Like it started getting more and more yellow, and it just looked gross.
Ew. Okay, now I'm actually scared. Like, see, I want it to look more like The Place Beyond the Pines, Ryan Gosling, not Barbie Gosling, because that just looks like fake hair. That looks like Lego hair.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need... That's, like, supposed to
Lego.
look like a doll, because he literally is playing a fucking doll. So, I don't want it to look like that, but, you know, just a little blonde in there. Maybe, like, I don't know, because I'm having a quarter-life crisis.
As long as you're having fun.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just,
That's
you know,
what matters.
looking to spice my life up a bit because it's been boring as fuck. So that's the plan. It's a quarter life crisis. They're gonna do it on my birthday if I do it.
There's a photo of me blonde.
Okay, you putting it in the general or?
No, I send it to you on Instagram.
Oh,
Well, there's two of them. Like the second one is when it first got dyed, and then the one before that is later on.
I mean, it doesn't look. I don't think it looks bad.
It didn't look bad at the start, but it got worse. It got worse.
See, because the second picture I see there, it's all blonde. I don't see any of the black coming through. And
Yeah, that was like right on the day.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it looks like terrible or anything.
Well, by all means, go blonde.
I'm gonna regret it if I do. I know I will. But
Have
anyway.
some shit.
Okay.
I was gonna ask you about like the music you've been listening to.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I've been posting it on
Tell
Instagram,
everyone.
but for people that don't know, I have been getting into more of a music mood lately. I haven't been for a while, but now I kind of am. Just listening to a lot at work. What really stands out, I guess, from what I've been listening to, I finally listened through all of Tame Impala's albums. Took me forever to do that, and yeah, I love them all, pretty much.
Bangers.
And that Poppy artist I told you about, I know you weren't a huge fan of the first album. It's really weird. It's like
I'll
almost
keep listening.
yeah. It's almost too like the first album's like really like kind of like sugary, like fucking like, you know, what am I trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say. But like,
It's like bubblegum.
yeah, like bubblegum pop, like really kind of, I don't know. But I just found it really catchy. But her second two albums, they get weirder and like more metal and like pop metal. It's really, I don't know. It's really catchy and I like it, surprisingly. So
I'm excited to see how she develops because I did like some things about it, but I'm sure that she gets better.
yeah. And then also Kelly Lee Owens, who I know you like a lot too. She's really good. So yeah, just like random electronic stuff, some pop stuff. I listened through Bruno Mars. I listened through all of his 4 albums, and
Yeah, I saw
I
that.
fucking hated his first 2 albums because they're just you go ahead.
I'm pretty sure my mom had like his first album like on repeat quite a lot
Oh.
when she got it on CD and stuff.
Did you
So
like
I
it?
remember that album. No, no, I didn't.
It's just like, I think I hated it so much because I was getting like PTSD flashbacks of when I worked at the the store that I worked at in Iowa several years ago. Like any retail store, they always play the same pop music over and over, the same like
Yeah.
commercial radio shit over and over, and Bruno Mars was always coming up, and I was just like, I was so tired of hearing it, and I can't stand his first 2 albums. They're just, I didn't like any of the tracks. I was like, I don't know what to say. But his second 2 albums were much better, I thought.
1, 2, 3.
What?
I was just singing one of his songs. I fucking hate that song.
I just hate the
Go on.
whole like, I'll catch a grenade for you.
Oh
Fuck
no,
off.
not that song.
No, I hate
Oh my
that.
God.
Yeah. And then
So
I don't know.
bad.
They're just terrible, man. It's I thought it was unlistenable. Oh, and then just the way you are. Oh, anyway. God.
No, you're giving me flashbacks.
Yeah. But everyone likes him. I thought that I wouldn't be alone, but like I see this album has like everyone likes it, so I don't see what I'm not seeing.
I mean, you'll find like people who like any album, honestly.
Well, that's true, but like I'm just surprised that it's so well regarded, his first 2. Like,
I found like big fan bases for like my worst albums of certain years.
that's true.
Like,
And they came after you, so on Instagram,
yeah.
or at least some of them did.
Well, some of them. Yeah. But no, I just see some ratings for like even the number 1 spots and stuff where it's like people actually really like this, and I'm like, how?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is weird, but that's the good thing about music. and
But
art.
music is way more like subjective than
It is.
movies. think,
I
as
totally
well.
agree. I've always said
Like
that too.
it is. Yeah, it is definitely about what you get out of it personally.
Yeah.
And if people get something out of it, then that's fine.
But yeah, that was just the main stuff I've been listening to. I mean, a lot of random little stuff in there as well. I mean, I posted all of it on my Instagram, and you can follow me on Music Board. But yeah, I don't know. Those are the ones that really stood out that I liked, besides Bruno Mars. Not that. I just brought that up just because.
I would probably never go into listening to Bruno Mars, honestly.
Oh, have you only heard like that early stuff?
I've only heard like that first album just constantly on repeat, but like even then I don't have enough interest in him to go further with it, I don't think.
Well, I do think his last 2 albums are honestly pretty good, but that's because he changes his sound up a lot. So that's all I can say. But yeah, his first 2, no.
I've got enough to listen to, honestly.
Yeah, you do. You don't need... I don't know why I randomly listened through that, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure, you know how like they do Spotify Wrapped and it shows like your like 5 most listened to songs of a certain year? I'm pretty sure in my top 5 of 2021 was Reality in Motion by Tame Impala.
Oh, really?
Yeah, from its third album. Like I could not stop listening to that song.
Reality in Motion.
So fucking good.
I know I've heard it, obviously, but I'm trying... If I heard it, then I would instantly recognize it. Oh, yeah, from Currents. I think that's his best album, but that's his most...
It is.
You know, it just is. Yeah.
I mean, it's popular for a reason.
Exactly.
100%.
I hate it when people say, like, you know, it's like, I don't know, when you like the most popular stuff, then people think that's bad. But no, there is a reason that it's his most popular. because it is the best. I mean, that's not always the case, but yeah.
I was a bit off and on about his latest album. I think it was good, but there was like this chunk like towards the end where it just dragged. It really dragged.
Yeah.
I think. But the opening track is one of my favorite songs of that year. It's so fucking good.
Which was the opening again? The
One More Year.
Oh yeah. That was a really good one.
It's so good.
I mean, Currents was easily my favorite. It's the only 5-star I gave out of all of them, but like the rest, they're all like, they're almost all on the same level for me, to where like I loved them all.
He has a very distinctive sound.
He does.
It's very continuous.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I think that's why I liked his latest one. It just kind of, I was listening through all of them and I was just coming off the high of like Currents, and then I was like, yeah, this is still really good. It's not as good as Currents, but it's still really good.
Well, you're welcome from Australia.
What? Oh, he's Australian?
You're welcome from Australia. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Is it? Okay, this is a dumb question. Is Tame Impala, is it really just one guy?
It is.
So he does all the instruments?
Well, he makes all of it, but it's like when he goes live, I'm pretty sure there's like a crew and stuff.
Oh, I was about to say, like,
and
how does that
why
work?
People confuse it. Yeah, because I looked on Wikipedia and it says like members of Tame Impala, Kevin Parker, and then it's like C touring members. So there are other touring members, and there's like 6 or 7 or something.
I guess that makes sense.
He's actually from where I live in Australia.
Oh, Perth.
Yeah, which is like the least popular place.
Is that really the least popular place though?
It's one of them, yeah, for sure. Like I think the most popular places are just Melbourne, Queensland, and Sydney. But then Perth is like literally the other side of Australia. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
You got Tame Impala, and I have, from where I lived, was Slipknot. So there you go. Very different.
Nice.
But yeah, anyway, that's mainly what I've been listening to. Have you been listening to anything?
I think I listened to a few albums the other day. I'm probably going to try and listen to more today, so I might go into Poppy's second album.
Ooh, do it.
Yeah, I only listened to 4 recently. It was just Poppy Computer by Poppy and Tilt by Confidence Man, The Untuning of the Sky by Sarah Davachi, and Squeeze by Sasami. The second, like the latest Confidence Man album is like, well, fuck, I cannot get over it right now. It's such a fucking incredible album, and I'm seeing them for the second time in August, like August 20th, I think.
Oh wow.
But like last year I saw them and they were just like, I have never felt so fucking good at a concert. Like they were just, the energy there, it's like they live up to the name. Like they just make you feel confident.
Nice.
And it's so good.
Wow.
So I can't wait for that.
I'm gonna have to add them to my list because I don't know if I've heard much of their stuff at all.
No, they're not very popular.
Yeah.
I don't think. But they're really, really catchy. I think they make some super catchy music. I think like if you listen to their first album, you'll probably be like sort of taken aback at the start, because like their whole thing is confidence, and it's like it could be like really cocky kind of shit, like in terms of the lyrics sometimes. Yeah, like the first line on the album is like, I must confess I've been sleeping with your ex because I heard he was the best. So
is the lead singer female?
They just go all in. Yeah, but there's
Okay.
also a male vocalist there too.
Okay, just wondering.
The song on their first album, one of them that's sung by the guy, it's called like "Don't You Know I'm in a Band." It's just like him being like, all the girls try to grab me when I walk by. And she's like, I just walk on by, haha, don't you know I'm in a band?
Oh,
it's so cool.
That's funny.
They're so fun.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see them again.
Nice.
I had some other shit as well to talk about.
Okay. I had one more thing, but I can wait if you wanted to keep going with yours.
Do one more of mine and then we can do yours. Okay, I wanted to ask this. Did you make home movies when you were younger?
Yeah, actually, I mainly with some of my friends from school. Then we would get together and like, I don't remember what type of camera or what we had, but we would get together. I don't even remember if I would not be able to find a single one of these home movies. I have no idea where they are or what they're on, but yeah, I did. Nothing like, we never thought of like an actual story. We kind of just filmed us doing random shit in like costumes, and it was like, we were really young. So yeah, basically, I had never thought about, like, I didn't even, at that point, I was so young, I didn't even know what a movie director really was or what he did, but I didn't know that was basically what I was doing. So, yeah, it was fun, though. Those were the good old days.
You were a little Scorsese.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I did quite a lot. Mine were, I think, when I was maybe like 12, probably 12, 13.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to make them with my sister and like her friends across the road and stuff. And we made some really dumb shit, but it was awesome.
Yeah.
Because I up until like I think over a year ago, maybe 2 years now, like I hadn't seen Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't know like anything about the movie at all. But when I was younger, we made a movie called A Nightmare on Tyres Road because that's where we lived. But like, we had no idea what the movie was. We just knew that it was a horror movie. Like, we didn't know anything about like all the dream stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
So it was just like, let's make a horror movie and call it Nightmare on Tyres Road. And it was just me like going around murdering people. It was just the dumbest shit ever.
Oh man. That's, yeah.
Oh, and we remade Twilight.
You did? Oh wow.
Yes.
You remade it. Like, which scenes? Like,
Yeah, we
how'd you
remade
remake it? Like, the whole movie?
No, we tried to just get like the main scenes in there, like the pivotal story moments.
Oh, okay.
But like we tried to make me into Robert Pattinson, I guess, just by like,
wow, that
putting a bunch of white makeup on my face and making me like pale as fuck.
Wow. So this was the formative origin years of your, whole "he's literally me." That's before you knew that was coming. That was,
I guess, yeah.
That was the first "he's literally me" experience you've had, like straight up Robert Pattinson.
Yep. Little did I know.
Yeah, I think my first "he's literally me" experience was in probably elementary or middle school when I dressed up as the Joker for Halloween or something. So that was my first.
Yeah, I dressed up as the Joker.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah,
probably like.
I saw your
15,
picture. Mm-hmm. Or I think you sent me the picture. I don't know.
Well, I've dressed up twice as the Joker. Oh. So it could have been either one.
Yeah. Wow. That was our first "he's literally me" experience.
Yeah. I can't remember. We made a bunch of other movies as well, but they were like, I don't think there were ones based off other material aside from those two.
Mm-hmm.
But we just made really dumb ones around our neighborhood and stuff. But they're like, I've still got some of them, I'm pretty sure, and they're like, they will never see the light of day.
Yeah, I have no idea where mine are either. They're on some old camera that probably got thrown away before we like moved like 3 different times. I don't even know. But I wish I remembered what we filmed. I really don't remember. Probably we had a bunch of like toy lightsabers, so we probably just filmed like lightsaber fights and shit. But yeah, that's about it. I wish I remembered.
Nice.
Yeah. Did you have anything else?
I do, but if you
want to sure, I'll do my last thing. This is something. I mean, I really was struggling to think of like topics or little things to talk about, but Oppenheimer dropped a new poster. I don't know what it's. What do you think?
It did drop a new poster.
Yeah. I love how.
I don't know.
I mean, I think it's people. I saw like memes of people saying like how it's ugly and shit, and I don't think it's ugly. I think it looks cool. It's just Cillian Murphy standing amongst a big fucking nuclear explosion. It's awesome.
I don't think it's that ugly at all. I think it's fine.
Like, there's no floating heads.
But I don't. Yeah,
the only floating heads you should see is like from the explosion, like dead bodies flying at you and shit. That's the only floating heads you see. Yes. Yes, dude, that would be a great marketing idea. Like, you know how these days everyone's complaining about floating heads on posters? Just throw literally decapitated heads flying everywhere. That's where my dark mind goes right away.
That would be better.
That would be better.
That would stop all the complaints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am impressed that like they didn't shove all that shit on the poster, because there is such a stacked cast. Like the cast is just growing and growing. It's like almost too much. Like for a Christopher Nolan movie, I was surprised because he doesn't really do that a whole lot.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the last thing he would have done that with, really.
I mean, Inception had, definitely a big cast. But yeah, otherwise, like Interstellar didn't have a huge cast. Like, Dunkirk really didn't.
I don't think even if it does, he would shove it in anyone's face.
No,
really. I think he would just put him on the poster.
Exactly. Yeah, he's one of the few like big budget, like big directors that doesn't fall for all the typical Hollywood crap. Like he's always trying to do things practical. He's like he has total control. Yeah.
I'm sure Oppenheimer will be good.
I think it'll be good, but I'm kind of disappointed in like, I'm not disappointed, but just like, why? Like with the direction that he's going with his I love how crazy and more conceptual and like out there his movies get. Like, Interstellar was pretty crazy. Tenet was by far his craziest, I think. And now we're going back to period piece war movies. Like Dunkirk was good, but I think he can do so much more. He's too smart he is really a genius. Like the things he comes up with. But really, we're just doing a movie about the guy that made the nuclear bomb. Like, I'm looking forward to it, but
I'm fine with it. I mean, I hope it's interesting.
It'll be good,
and I hope it's well made.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah,
it'll be good.
I don't have a problem with it. I'm sure that he'll like have plenty of time to do like wacky shit in the future, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not like he's dying or anything. I don't think.
Let's hope not. But yeah, anything Cillian Murphy. You can give me that too, so I'm looking forward to it.
Isn't Emily Blunt in it too?
Oh yeah, she is in it. Let me see actually the cast, because it is freaking huge. It really is.
I love Emily Blunt.
The cast right now, it's Cillian Murphy, Robert Downey Jr., Florence Pugh, Emily Blunt, Jack Quaid, Rami Malek, Matt Damon. Like, it's fucking huge. Even Benny Safdie? I didn't know Benny Safdie was in there. Wow. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. Robert Downey Jr.
I know. He plays like an old guy with gray hair. He looks weird. But it'll be... I'm glad that he's doing more stuff after Iron Man. Like, he could probably retire right now and, give his fit.
Quinn. He did Doolittle.
Little.
Doolittle.
Doolittle.
He did Doolittle.
Oh, that was his follow-up to Iron Man, I guess. Yeah.
That was his comeback. That was his real comeback. Iron Man.
If I'm being honest, though,
shit.
People don't talk enough about Sherlock Holmes. Those movies are fucking great. Well, at least the first one is amazing.
They're fun. They're very fun.
Yeah. That first one. I know I always bring this up, like how, there was a stack of movies that got me through my parents' divorce, and I keep adding movies onto it, but these legit, Sherlock Holmes, the first one, it was one of them. I'm not just adding movies on now for the sake of it, but I do remember it was Sherlock Holmes, Goodfellas, Limitless, Inception. Those were the big ones, and The Dark Knight, obviously. But yeah, so Sherlock Holmes, great movie.
It is a great movie.
When are they dropping the third, by the way? I don't know. It's been in talks forever.
Probably never.
No, they have to. We need... I need it.
No. Robert Downey Jr. became Iron Man and Jude Law became Dumbledore. You can't do that anymore.
Yeah, well, those were just fun movies.
I think a lot of it was because of the fact that people were really enjoying Benedict Cumberbatch's Sherlock.
Really? But it's so, like, it's kind of different, though, because his Sherlock is more modern day, right? So, like, in this Sherlock is actually set during that time, and it's a whole different thing, like, feeling. Yeah. I don't know. I thought they were different enough.
I mean, I enjoy like, from what I've seen of the show, I think it's quite good, but I haven't seen enough of it, I don't think.
I think I've seen the first 3 episodes, and they were really good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Right.
Anyway, that was the last of my little things.
Just this small thing that I was thinking of the other day, but, like, did you have any, like, parts, like, around, like, 2010-ish, something like that, when dubstep was in?
Oh,
do you
God,
all
yeah,
that?
I do. Yeah.
Were you into all of that kind of shit?
I think I was. When it became really popular, like Skrillex, for sure. Yeah. He was the only one I really listened to. But yeah, this is like middle school, I'm guessing, for me. Middle school or elementary, I don't remember when it came out.
See, that whole era was just like, it's it's something that I look back on and
Me
cringe a little
too.
bit, but also I just look back on it and I'm like, that was such a simple time though. It was nice.
It was simple.
I was just enjoying my dubstep and vibe and everything was cool.
Yeah, the music was kind of cringe. I mean, it was, but that's because we hadn't really heard anything else like it, right? So it was bound to happen eventually. There was some good shit. There was some good dubstep stuff.
It was some
But
good shit.
if I heard it now, I would not be able to listen to it. But
I still think some dubstep holds up. Some of it.
I think some of it's fun to listen to, but I think just anything dubstep instantly sounds dated.
It sounds dated,
Yeah.
that's for sure. But like sometimes when you go back to it, it just hits me with that feeling where I'm
Nostalgia.
like,
Yeah.
good old days.
Hey man, you
Yeah.
can't live in the nostalgia era.
I could do what I want.
But yeah.
When's the dubstep movie coming
Oh
out?
no. Well, yeah. When's the Skrillex biopic? And who Corey Feldman should play him?
Oh my god.
He'd be perfect. He looks like Skrillex.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking about that whole
I
like
haven't-
era. It was such a fun
I mean,
time.
it was, but I forgot about dubstep until you brought that up. I hadn't even thought about dubstep in years. Oh.
No, I was just thinking about that whole time, like dubstep, going to school, first girlfriends.
Oh, see, I didn't have that last part, so
Lots of fun.
you beat me there. I just had dubstep going to
Oh,
school.
first crushes.
First
even.
crushes. Yeah. I guess. Yeah, it was a simpler time.
Good
It
old
really
school
was.
days.
Um,
Yeah, we didn't have to worry about everything.
well, then again, I mean, a decade from now, we'll be looking at now and probably think simpler times, to be honest,
Maybe. Yeah.
Shit keeps getting crazier and crazier, so just gotta live in the moment.
I mean, the whole COVID thing is crazy though. That's such a huge like landmark that I never
Same.
expected. Like,
Mhm.
it's crazy.
It is. I remember at work, like looking on the computer, seeing like the first case pop up, and I'm like, huh. I was like, I hope it doesn't come here, turn in anything, but here we fucking are. So
Yeah. I remember my cousin told me about like something about it happening on a plane somewhere or something like that, and I was like, oh, it's probably nothing. And then it turns to
Probably
this whole
nothing.
thing. I'm like, fuck.
well, now we've got monkeypox to worry about, so don't worry. Have you heard about that?
What?
There's this
What
new
is that?
virus called monkeypox. What's this? 2 days ago, CNN, WHO declares monkeypox a public health emergency of international concern. I'm not making this shit up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where this started, but at this point,
It's nothing.
what? Oh no! Don't
Nah,
jinx
it's
it. Knock on wood. Oh my god.
Shit.
It's good. I mean, look, what doesn't kill me, right? I don't care at this point. What doesn't kill me?
I guess.
Just I'm just trying to boost the immune system, stay healthy. That's all I'm doing. I'm not worried about. Look, I've already had COVID. I don't care. I'm moving on.
I haven't had COVID yet.
You haven't had it? Unless
No.
you just didn't have symptoms. You never know. Some people just don't for whatever reason. But I just want to move on with my life, so that's what I'm doing.
I mean, I don't get in close contact with many people
Mhm.
anyway. So
Yeah. Well, hopefully when you come visit here, you don't, you'll be in close contact with everybody probably.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, the whole flight situation is such a fucking pain in my dick.
Yeah,
right
what
now.
the
I've
hell
had
is
enough of
going
it.
on?
Oh my god. I found the cheapest one. Like it's like really cheap, and like I could pay for it
Mhm.
now and whatever, but at the same time, like there's a flight on there with a company that I have credit with, and I'm like, if I have credit with that company, I want to use that credit, because otherwise, what else am I gonna fucking
Right.
use it on? I'm trying to get them to like respond to me and be like, hey, use the credit, go ahead, so I can make it cheaper for myself. But I guess I
What?
can't, because they just won't
The
get back
fuck?
to me because they're
What the
fuckheads.
hell? Wow.
I don't know, I'm so
Yeah.
fed up with it.
You've tried going.
I might not even come, god damn it.
Wait, what?
Just canceling
Nah,
self-declared,
you have
that's all.
to at this
Sorry,
point.
Quinn.
But I mean, I know it's going to cost you a fortune, so maybe you just should. I don't know. Maybe you should just live here after. Like, there's no point in coming back. It's gonna be too expensive.
I couldn't leave Joy behind.
Take her with. Just sneak her in a bag. Come with. Then you could just
She will
like,
kill me.
you know, I'm sure I can make room. I have a second bedroom. The cats can live together and have fun. I can get you a job at the.
Joy
I can
will
get you a
kill
job
your
at the
cats.
theater. What?
Joy will kill your cats. She hates every other cat.
That's true. My cats can't defend.
She only
themselves,
likes me.
But my cats are like the most submissive, like, you know, pussy cats there are.
Yeah.
So,
Joy is pretty dominating, but like she's also, you know, she stays away from every other cat. So I don't know.
just throwing the offer out there. If you want to live here, work in a movie theater, and then do that, then you feel free. Just pack your bags and leave that Australian life
That's the
behind.
dream. I like my Australian life.
Fair enough. All right.
No, I just hope that they can get back to me on it because it's just a ridiculous situation right now.
Yeah, it sounds shitty.
I don't know.
Really shitty.
But I mean, when I checked the other day, like that cheaper flight, like the cheapest one I found, that's like, you know, it wouldn't usually be that cheap, and like it's so weird that like if you book it like a day before or a day after or something like that, or if you book on another day of the week as opposed to like yesterday, there can be a like $1,000 difference. It's fucking wild. Like I don't know how they can justify that shit. It's bullshit.
I almost spit out my water. I was taking a drink of water there. That's fucking nuts.
It is
$1,000 for
I'm
a
not made of
day
money.
difference. My gosh.
Yeah,
This is, yeah.
because the cheapest one I found so far is 2,800, and it can go up to 3,800 based on a day difference.
God. Is it so?
It's
Yeah.
fucking nuts.
You need to lock that down. You need to make sure you get that 2,000.
Yeah, but I want to use my credit. God damn
Have
it.
you tried going in person? You said you've tried going in
Ugh.
person, and they can't help you.
I told you when I went to go in person to try and book Ireland, they were like, "Oh no, we're fully booked.
Oh,
Come back later on." And then I came back later on, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, we got to
Oh
reschedule."
my.
It's like fucking
geez.
bullshit.
I would just be going back there every damn day just to nonstop, you know, figure this shit out.
I've even tried like calling them up to make an appointment in person and stuff like that, and they just don't answer.
It's
like,
what
dude,
is going on?
You're kidding me?
I would try use somebody else's phone. Maybe they see your number and for some reason don't want to answer.
Maybe. Whatever. I'll figure it
I
out.
think they just don't want Australians heading to the U.S. I don't know why. They don't want, you know, they want to keep their Australian blood there. I don't know.
Maybe. Not even for a visit. What's the point of having these places there?
Exactly. I don't know. It sounds like a shitty situation, but hopefully it gets figured out. You have to come here no matter what. I mean, you know. Uh-oh, it's raining outside.
I know, but
Mhm.
God.
Yeah.
I keep considering lately just like coming at a later date or something like that, but I also I don't know.
I don't know.
I'd like to be there when other people are there too.
I mean, it would be cool if, you know, like I said, we were all there at once. You'd get to meet other people too, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Something will get figured out.
I'll figure it out. It'll be fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was the last of my things. Did you?
That was the last of my thing.
I mean, to be honest, we've got a fuck ton of questions, which will take up. I'm getting even more like as we're recording this. So like,
Are you serious? God
I
damn.
got yeah, I did get at least one more while we were recording. So we've got like over 10
But-
questions. So,
All right.
I mean, I have to go to the bathroom though. So, be right back.
Cue intermission music. It's hot as fuck.
It is hot as fuck here too, and it's raining outside. And
I mean, it's cold here, but like I'm in the room with the heater on, and now it's hot.
Oh, see, I have the opposite problem. It's hot outside, and I need to turn the AC on, but I can't because it would be loud as hell.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get into listener questions. That was just something I
know
wanted
you
to
had
try.
an intro for that. Just yelling everything.
I'm gonna see what that sounds like. Okay.
Oh, you're gonna like mess around with
I
it.
might. I don't know if I'm gonna do the spoiler thing. I might try a different thing. I will see. Well, if
Do it the opposite direction, really high pitched like a chipmunk.
listener questions. Yeah, I got quite a lot. So do you want me to do mine or do you want to do yours? Or
I'll
just read them all.
out.
I'll just read them all. I have them all here. Okay.
Remember
all
to
right.
read the name.
Yes. Yes. I'll just go in order. So from at Tanya TD21, she asked, do you think aliens watch movies about finding humans on Earth? I think aliens watch, I think they're going to be watching like nude photos of humans now. Did you read that?
What?
Yeah, NASA. Okay, let me pull this up. I had it ready. So earlier in May of like this year, then apparently researchers at NASA wanted to send nude illustrations of humans into space. I'm not making this shit up. You can look it up. I don't know why.
Why?
Exactly. Why? I don't know. That's just gonna. What? Why? What's the point?
So they're sending nudes to space.
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
So.
Okay.
I don't know if they've done it.
We have definitely reached a new low.
We have reached a new
as a
low.
society.
Yeah. Well, it's better than sending like TikToks into space, like TikTok dances, because then the aliens would be like, these fuckers have to go.
Wait a minute.
What?
That's something to bring up.
Oh no.
I've been really into TikTok lately.
Oh man.
I think I have a problem.
You've turned to the dark side. Why? I'm never.
No, because
Okay.
No, listen. Okay, let me explain. It's bad when you start TikTok. Yes, absolutely. But if you put stuff like that's in your For You page, like if you have some of that stuff and you're like not interested or you like certain stuff, the algorithm starts to understand what stuff you like.
Right.
And then you get really good stuff.
I understand that part. I do. But the only thing I don't like is if I do that, I already spend hours on hours on Instagram, and their search tab is already basically TikTok in a way. It's just nothing but memes and videos that I get distracted by, and all of a sudden an hour passes, and I'm like, what have I been doing with my life?
I think you'd honestly enjoy TikTok. Like if you
I would, and that's the problem. I would.
Oh, so you're scared?
No, I'm not scared, but it would just, I know that it would take up too much of my time, and I want to try and be more productive in other areas because I already spend way too much time on my phone. I just do, And
I don't really have a choice being at my job.
Well, I guess that's true, but
I'll take any entertainment I can get.
Well, you'll be able to edit this wonderful podcast, right?
Yeah, but that doesn't take very long.
Took me a while, but I guess that's because I didn't have as much downtime at work. And then when I came home from work, I'm like, I don't feel like fucking doing anything. This sucks.
Honestly, I'll probably get it done this week.
Damn.
Because I got 4 days on this week and it's not all that much going on. So
you're an editing machine. Well, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know why they want to send nudes into space, but that's just where we're at.
I haven't read any of these questions, by the way. I don't.
Oh, you haven't? Okay. Well,
no. I saw the ones that I sent in, like from the page.
Because a lot of these require some you might have to look them up or like really think about it. Because this next one from at the Cinema Review, he asked top 3 horror directors of all time. So I had to look this up, because I exactly so I can definitely say, because horror is my favorite genre for the most part. It is. I would say, I think top 3, quote unquote, objectively, the most influential and important horror directors would probably be George Romero, Wes Craven, and John Carpenter. So those are the right answers. But my own personal favorite, I think my number 1 would be John Carpenter. And then number 2, I think you can consider Sam Raimi. Horror director. He's done a lot of horror. I'm gonna say Sam Raimi, and then my 3rd, God, I can't say Ari Aster or Robert Eggers yet. I just don't know if I can say them yet because they only have 2 movies basically. I'll say.
Did you forget Robert Eggers has 3 movies?
Well, he has 3, but I'm thinking horror movies, I guess, at this point. But okay. I would say, God, am I missing anybody? I feel like I'm missing a lot, probably.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'll just say fucking.
Horror is not one of my favorite genres, honestly. But I did.
I mean, you can at least throw out like one horror director you like, then, if you can think of any.
Fuck, I don't know.
Just say Sam Raimi, then. That's the easy choice.
I mean, all I've seen from Sam Raimi is the first two Evil Deads, Doctor Strange 2, and the Spider-Man trilogy.
And Drag Me to Hell.
And Drag Me to Hell, yeah. Mm-hmm. And like 3 of those are horror, really.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. I will say Ari Aster is in my top 3 horror directors now. I'll just say him. So yeah, those are my 3. But yeah, it's hard. I don't know. Yeah, honorable mentions to Tobe Hooper, though. He's really good.
There's not many horror directors that stand out to me. There's just horror movies.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of horror directors really only have like one great horror movie, and then the rest they do are kind of crap. Like, that's a lot of them. So yeah. Next from _Claire with like 4 A's in Claire.
It's Claire.
It's Claire. That's what it looks like. She asked favorite childhood films / shows.
Ooh.
See, when I was a kid, then the shows were what stood out the most to me. Like, there were definitely movies, like all the Disney movies, Finding Nemo, Incredibles, all that. But like, the shows was what most of my time was spent doing. And that was SpongeBob. That's an easy answer. The Teen Titans show. Courage the Cowardly Dog, Drake and Josh. I don't know. There was a lot. Like anything Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network. That was the golden age for cartoons and shows. You know, the early 2000s. So yeah.
I think I mostly watched movies and stuff. Like,
oh really?
One of the big ones from childhood is Robin Hood Men in Tights. I still love that. And yeah, most like Disney stuff like Lion King, Aladdin. Yeah, I mean, there's some shows, but I can't really remember that many off the top of my head right now. I mean, there's Billy and Mandy, Ed, and Eddie. They were fun. Yeah,
those were the 2 that I'm sure I watched some episodes of, but I didn't get as into as all the other stuff on those channels. Billy and Mandy, Cat Dog. I never watched, like, all these, but yeah. I don't know.
I don't think I ever watched Cat Dog.
Nah, me neither.
I remember Billy and Mandy quite well.
What about Codename Kid Next Door? Do you watch that?
Oh yeah, some of that.
Yeah. Foster Home for Imaginary Friends?
Some of that too.
Some of that? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. The shows were all I
feel
watched.
like there's ones I'm forgetting, but
there's a lot.
I've said it before, but like my childhood is a lot of a blur. It really is.
It's a lot of a blur. That's sad.
Too much trauma. My childhood was just moving from like house to house in Sydney, and then eventually moving to Perth, and that's where my core memories started, I think.
Fair enough.
So, yeah.
Well,
I mean, a big childhood one, like the Harry Potter, really.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I would say that too. True. The first few Harry Potters for me, yeah, I guess. Oh, Harry Potter, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. I guess, yeah.
I think I got actually into Harry Potter around the time that Goblet of Fire was coming out.
Oh. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Next is from @SilverScreenCritiques. He asked, what are your top 4 films of the century so far? Exactly. I had to look this shit up. So I'm just going to because the century... That means
on, man.
That means starting at the year 2000, right?
I would probably just say my top 3 movies.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Because some of my movies in my top 5 aren't from, like, they're before this century, though. So let me look up.
Really?
Yeah. They're in, like, 90s. Like, and my number 1 movie is...
Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm such a fucking idiot. I thought you meant like of the last century, like from now.
Oh, no.
Back to like
no, of the century so far.
Thought you meant like from now back to 1922.
That just means basically every movie that's come out, like almost, like
I thought between 1922 and now.
Oh God,
that's what I thought he meant.
No, that literally is
so,
like every
that's
fucking
a
movie
question.
ever then. But even then my
top 3 are from this century, so whatever.
Right. Yeah, well, my top three are actually not from this century, so I'm going to ignore them. But I would just say, wait, did he ask top three or top? Oh, he asked top four. Okay.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I know it's a random number. I would say Old Boy, the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I'm going to group together. The Dark Knight trilogy. I'm grouping together, and oh man, this is hard though. So those are three, and then the Star Wars prequel trilogy. So there's three trilogies I just kind of grouped together. And yeah, even though Phantom Menace is from 1999,
You and the
I know.
fucking prequels.
Yes, they're in my top four of the century. Mainly Revenge of the Sith. I'll just say Revenge of the Sith.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
I mean, yeah, the lighthouse, enemy, Victoria, under the skin. There you
just
go.
gave away you just spoiled your top four movies.
Or did I? Maybe I've switched something
Ooh.
around.
I
don't know.
I don't know.
I was
yeah.
not prepared for any of these questions.
Yeah. Okay. Next question from @RodMovies. He asked, Nicolas Cage, good or bad? I think
Good,
he's
from what I've seen.
yes. I think he's both. I think it really depends on the movie. I think he's fun to watch. Sometimes he's so bad that he is good. You know, he's one of those actors. Like, you know, if you watch
I honestly think like the only bad or like so bad it's good Nick Cage movie I've seen is Face Off.
Really?
But that
I
movie
thought that
is
was just
like,
good.
hilarious.
I mean, it's so
not good.
crazy. It's so crazy, but most people actually do think it is a good movie. But I think it's because
It's not. It's so stupid.
No, it is
It's so-
stupid. It is, but it's so much fun and like, you know. So I guess.
Yeah, it's so bad it's good, I think.
Well, then you still have to watch the 2006 Wicker Man. You know, not the bees, not the bees. You have to watch that.
I've seen enough clips from that, honestly.
Yes, so that is
know the
so
whole
bad
movie.
it's good. Like you'll look at that and then be like, okay, Face Off is actually a good movie. That's what you'll
But
think.
it's not. Like, it's not a good movie. Like,
I don't know.
It's goofy and it's fun, but it's
yeah,
not
but
a
that can
good
mean it's a
movie.
good movie. That can still mean it can still be a good movie.
Yeah, but like it's not well made, I don't think.
Oh, see,
and
I
like
thought
the
it was...
script is shit.
Damn. See, that's
It's literally about a guy taking another guy's face and just taking his identity. It's
exactly.
so stupid.
It's hilarious. Like,
And it's John Travolta and Nick Cage. Like, it's like looking in a mirror, only not.
see, how can you not love that? That's hilarious. All right, well, fair
See
enough.
anything you like?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I need to rewatch that. It's been a while.
There's so many good lines in that.
There are.
I think you just better kill me, because I don't give a fuck.
See, yeah, it's just so good. Well, that's the thing. Most of his movies are so bad it's good. Like, Vampire's Kiss is not technically probably a good movie, but it's fucking entertaining from start to end, and it's like a 5-star for me. So,
I'm sure.
you need to watch that too, by the way, if you haven't seen it.
There's plenty of Nick Cage that I Cage, not Nick Cave. Nick Cage that I want to watch.
But I think but Mandy, for instance, is an actual good movie, a good performance,
Yes.
all that. Like that's actually
Yes.
good. So, you know, it's hit or miss. He's really hit or miss, but he's always entertaining to
Mandy is
watch. That's the
fantastic.
only one constant thing.
Well, Pig is fantastic too.
Pig is fantastic. I don't know if you've seen Bringing Out the Dead. It's a Scorsese movie that he did with Nick Cage.
No.
That's really good. Good performance, like good story, all that.
Oh, probably my favorite performance of his is Joe from 2013.
Oh, I still have to see that.
I think that movie is fucking incredible and like no one talks about it. It's so fucking good.
Nice. I do think also.
It's one of the best Ty Sheridan performances.
Oh, really? I didn't know he was in that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's great.
And this is actually what he won an award for, this movie, but I think Leaving Las Vegas is like, most people would say that's his best performance. He plays like an alcoholic that's like, just wants to die. Like that's basically the story, but it's really good. It's really depressing though. But he won an award for that. So that's another good one.
I definitely want to see more from him, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the reasons like just thinking about like watching movies and stuff lately. I haven't been watching that many. Like I just have not been in the mood. But I think it's honestly because like so much stuff coming out lately, I just have no interest in.
Yeah, me too.
And
Yeah.
like I keep wanting to go back and like watch older movies and stuff like that, but then I'm like, oh no, I should probably watch a 2022 movie or something like that. And I'm like, no.
No. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Like I've been trying to watch a lot of 2022 movies, and but there's so many older movies that I still haven't seen that they're way more important, than like the shit coming out now. So it's like, why have I not watched them yet? I don't know.
I'd really like to watch some more stuff from back in the day.
Yeah. Okay, this next question's from @LuluReviews. He asked, a band/musician that one of you likes but the other doesn't. Obviously, Bjork goes without saying. Like, I like her, you don't. We can try and think of something else. That's too easy. We brought that up plenty of times. I don't know.
Is there anything else?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think a lot of modern rap, like I like a lot of modern rap and you don't. That is another big difference. I can name specific artists, but I don't even know if you would have listened to them, but just modern rap in general.
Yeah, I don't know about specific artists, honestly, but
like Future, Young Thug, Drake. I
haven't heard him.
Yeah, see, I listen to them, but I just know you probably wouldn't be a fan because it is that modern rap sound. But yeah.
Yeah, there's just some rap that I don't find all that engaging or anything or new, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess that
if people like what they like, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't really know any specific artists.
Oh, that you like that I don't?
Yeah, but either one, like either way around, I can't think.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, recently you listened to an album that you didn't like as much as I did.
That is true. Yeah.
Big.
That Cape Cod, is that what it's called?
Cape God.
Oh, Cape God. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was just okay.
I think it's a banger and a half.
So that's the closest thing we'll come to disagreeing on, I guess, music-wise.
Maybe the more music that we mutually listen to, then we'll figure out some more.
Oh yeah, the more music
that we listen to.
I thought you said the Morb music. I'm not even kidding. I thought you said that. Oh my god, we need to stop bringing that up. It's turning into the He's Literally Me, where we go every single episode mentioning it. And
I'm fine with it.
We can no. See, I like the He's Literally Me. Bringing that in every episode.
You don't like Morbius?
No, I still have to see it.
Yeah, then you'll be like way too late.
Yeah, I will be.
At least it's not Minions memes, God.
Oh God, no. I am going to see that when it comes to theaters here. Yeah, when it comes to theaters here, I'll see it because I get to see it for free.
But why? Why would you go see fucking Minions?
I think because, see, I did not like the first Minions movie. I think it was not good. But the first Despicable Me I actually like a lot. I don't know if you knew that. I do like the first.
It's good, yeah. It's fine.
So
but
I just want to see it for
other
Gru.
Ones.
I'm just watching it for Steve Carell playing Gru. That's why. A little child Gru.
But
I know it's pointless. There's no point to this. I don't know.
I got nothing to say to you.
Yeah.
You don't watch Morbius in theaters, but you watch Minions.
I would have seen Morbius, but I wasn't working at the theater at that time, and I didn't have time to go see it. I was just so busy, and then it left. So I missed the boat.
Damn.
I would have seen it. Yeah, I wish I did. I kind of feel like I missed out on something culturally right there.
Yeah, it's a big moment.
Yeah. Okay, this next question from @CampoReviews. He asked, best sports movie. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a big sports movie guy. I'm not a big sports guy in general, so
I can't think of any.
I'll just recommend a really good recent sports movie that was Hustle on Netflix, starring Adam Sandler, because that was actually a really good movie. Really good. And good performance, good story, all that. So good characters. I'll just say that. I really don't know when it comes to sports movies. Like The Wrestler. If you could count The Wrestler with
Still haven't seen the rest of it.
Mickey Rourke. Oh man,
I really want to though.
it's really fucking good. And it's more so about the characters than it is the sport. So like most of the sports movies I like, they're not even revolving around the sport. Like The Way Back with Ben Affleck, that was really good, but that was because it was all about him and his like alcoholism, and it was, just a good story. Like I don't care about the sport aspect.
Could you say Foxcatcher?
Oh yeah, I think you could. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though, yeah, that was a good movie.
It's a great movie.
It's kind of a dark, fucked up movie towards the end, but yeah, and then Steve Carell's best performance and one of Channing Tatum's.
From what I've seen, probably yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely Channing Tatum's. Like,
yeah,
God,
mm-hmm.
He needs to do more like that.
He does. He needs to stop doing goofy comedies and Magic Mike. Like, give us some actually good movies. And now movies with dogs. That's what he's doing now. So.
You don't want to watch The Lost City?
Oh, I totally forgot about that. No, I don't. I'm good.
There's also Fighting with My Family. I really enjoyed that.
Oh yeah, that was really good. I forgot about that too.
Florence Pugh's big moment.
Was it, or was that Midsummer?
No, that's what like made her,
Really?
brought her into the mainstream. I think Fighting with My Family, and then Midsummer
Oh.
made her like even bigger.
That is true. 2019 was a huge year for her. Because Little Women as
Yeah.
well, all that.
It was the year of Florence Pugh.
It
like,
was.
It just did not stop.
Yeah. But anyway, I would just say that.
Okay.
Yeah, comedy. Okay, also, this is also from Campo Reviews. He asked comedy movies that should have been popular but slipped under the radar. God.
Fuck. I want to bring my Blu-rays out.
I know, I'm literally looking at my shelf right now.
I don't know.
I would just say The Other Guys doesn't get enough recognition. I'm gonna bring that up every time because it's like my favorite comedy. But yeah,
I'm gonna sort my letterbox by comedy.
well, you could just say The Nice Guys. I know you like The Nice. Oh wait, but that does get enough recognition.
That didn't slip
That
under
is
the radar,
popular.
I don't think.
I totally forgot. Yeah, the question was slipped under the radar.
I think Mindhorn.
Mindhorn
is funny. Yeah. Like not many people have heard of that, but it's
is
really
that the
funny.
one on Netflix? I don't even know what that's about.
It is on Netflix, I think. Yeah. It's just about like a washed up like actor that used to play like a action star on TV in the 80s, and then he just comes back to help like solve a crime or something. It's so fucking dumb, and like the guy that's like doing the crime is like a big fan of like his character. It's like, and he tries to like get him to dress up and shit like as his character from back in the day, and he just looks fucking ridiculous. It's awesome. I don't know. It's a funny movie.
It does sound funny.
I think to an extent, The Death of Stalin.
Oh yeah, true. I think that one, yeah, that was pretty funny, and it didn't, like, you don't see a lot of people talk about it. I would also say, I mean, people do recognize this movie, but it's one of the best modern comedies I've seen in a while, and I feel like it still slipped under people's radar. But Game Night with Jason Bateman.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that was really good. Not a lot of people still talk about it.
Banger.
So, yeah.
Lady Killers.
Yeah, I think that slipped under people's radar, probably. I don't know.
Yeah.
That was a great movie. Oh my god. Oh, that's full of quotes, too. I won't say blockers.
Man Up.
Man Up
is really good.
Okay.
Have you seen Freaked?
What?
Freaked.
Freaked?
Have you seen Freaked?
No.
I watched that like last year. Keelan showed it to me. It's directed by Alex Winter, the guy from Bill and Ted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and he's in it, and Keanu Reeves is in it at one point too, but it's the fucking weirdest movie ever. It's so strange. Like, it's just about like this actor that like goes to a farm or whatever, and there's just this guy that's like experimenting on people and like turning them into like weird like freaks, basically. Like Keanu Reeves plays like a dog man. It's so strange, but it's such a weird movie. I don't know.
That does sound
it's really
very
goofy.
weird.
I would recommend it. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Next question from @BrianDoesStuff. He asked, did you guys have fun with Thor: Love and Thunder? We already talked about it on our last episode. That's gonna come out.
latest episode.
So, yeah, see the latest episode. Oh, and by the way, last episode. I did, the more and more we talked about it, and then the more I thought about it, kind of like how I said, the more I waited or like thought about Top Gun Maverick, it got better for me just by thinking about it. The more I thought about the new Thor, I really do see why everybody doesn't like it, because I do realize how much of the story they sacrifice just for the sake of jokes. So that's what really, like, the more I think about it, Christian Bale carried that movie, like, totally.
Yeah, he did.
So I dropped it down to a 3.5 instead of a 4, because I'm like, yeah, this isn't a great movie. I still had fun with it, but I put the first Thor movie above it. So yeah.
Well, now I'm deleting the latest episode. So thanks, Quinn. My hard work has gone to nothing.
Which most of the stuff I said in that episode still applies, though. But I just don't like it quite as much. Yeah, fair
enough.
Damn it.
It's
I just think Taika Waititi needs to just kind of like get off his own ass, or get out from his own ass.
Yeah, he needs to chill a bit.
He does. He needs to,
just needs to know when to use comedy and when not to use comedy.
Exactly.
That's all it is.
Exactly. But yeah, see your latest episode. Next question from @FilmMania7. He asked, well, we kind of already talked about this too earlier. What are you watching first when they drop? Oppenheimer or Barbie?
Think you're real funny,
Barbie,
don't you?
bitches.
FilmMania7. You think you're real fucking funny, don't you?
Yeah. Oppenheimer. I'm actually excited for both, but one is just a morbid curiosity. The other I know is going to be a good movie. So, yeah.
I give no shits about Barbie. I will watch Oppenheimer like a man.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a surprise, I guess. Okay, next question from @SirToneReviews. He asked, okay, and we kind of talked about this, I think, in the past as well, but movies so bad you wish you could wipe your memory afterwards. I'm pretty sure we got this exact question, didn't we?
Yeah.
From somebody else.
You probably said it before.
I'm gonna say, well, the obvious ones, like, I don't know. I'm gonna try and think of different ones than just my least favorite movies. Now, hear me out. Let me finish the sentence before you react, because I know you're going to. But I wish I could erase the last 4 Harry Potter movies from my memory, just so I could watch them when I'm in a better state of mind, because I wasn't at the time. And I was like, I think I was in a lower state of mind when I watched them. And now that's how I view them.
Like, watched them recently, or?
Well, earlier this year, I think, is when I watched them.
Yeah.
And, like, I was just kind of, like, probably in a worse state of mind somehow, and that's why.
That's fine. I'll show them to you all again when I come over.
Oh no, let's watch some. We have all those other movies to watch, and yeah, there's no way.
I mean, that's fair, I guess. Like, I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
My initial reaction there was, I was gonna go after you.
Yeah. And
I feel like I'm just gonna say the same shit like Veronica. Like,
yeah,
I want that movie gone from my mind.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I would just say that.
American Satan as well.
Oh my god! For a second, I thought you were gonna say American Psycho. Like, what the fuck?
No. American Satan.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna erase the part of his question that said movies so bad you could wish you could wipe your memory. I'm gonna say, if I could wipe my memory of, some of my favorite movies to watch them again for the first time, then I maybe would. Because, just to get that experience again. Like, if I could watch The House That Jack Built for the first time again, because I remember watching it thinking, what is this fucking crazy ass movie? Oh my gosh, what's happening? Like, if I could have that experience again, or no. Okay, here's my answer. And it always comes back to Lars von Trier every time. But how Melancholia, for a while, it was my favorite, but it dropped down to my second favorite? I think a lot of that is due to when I rewatched Melancholia, it didn't have the same effect on me the second time because I knew what was going to happen. I didn't know what was going to happen my first time, and you're so anxious. You're in the character's shoes. You're like, what? Is it going to hit the planet? Is it not? So, and I'm not going to try and spoil it, but my second time watching, the fact that I knew what was going to happen, it took away a lot of the excitement of the movie for me, and I just so I wish I could wipe my memory of that and rewatch it again for the first time, because I will never forget that experience of watching it for the first time.
That first experience definitely like elevates it.
It does.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'll say Half-Blood Prince for that one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what I would do with that one. That's not
I like how
a
you're
question, that's a
wiping it
Quinn
for
question.
different reasons, though, than I am. The Half-Blood Prince.
Why would I be? What do you mean different reasons?
Well, okay, I secretly
Mine is,
am just
like, I
wanting
mean,
to wipe
for
them.
that-
Wait, what?
For that is also just trying to get like the shock of like the initial
the shock.
reaction
Okay.
again.
Oh.
Because
Oh,
like
no,
the first time I saw Half-Blood Prince, I was like, fuck!
Yeah. No, I mean wiping the Harry Potter movies for different reasons, because we both chose those.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
There are plenty that I would want to get like the first experience of again, for sure. Like Victoria.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. I don't know about Titan. Maybe.
Yeah.
Because that was rough.
Yeah. I would say Climax also, because I had no idea. I went into Climax blind, not knowing what it was, and that was a weird first experience.
Just watch that on drugs like I did. Oh boy.
Yeah.
That was a new kind of experience, I'll tell you what.
I would be afraid. That'd be like a bad trip, though.
It was a good bad one. Like, it was just like, wow, this is scary, but I'm really into it.
Yeah, I'm intrigued now. Yeah. But anyway, those are all mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pretend like these are my ones. These are the podcast page ones. I didn't get any.
Oh,
So,
no, I know. I'm
all
not
of
talking
you,
about the questions. I'm
fuck
talking
you.
about those are all my answers for that question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I still have plenty more.
Well, I just told the audience "fuck you" for no reason. Then. Yes.
I think I have 2 questions left for my own. Sir Tone Reviews also asked top 5 beers. I'll just give you 3 beers that I like, because I can't think of 5 and I can't rank them. So, and I know you're not a big beer person, Liam.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
Throw
he does.
me
I don't
a
know if he knows that though. He's a beer person. So,
Are you even an avid podcast listener? Come on, you got to get in on the yeah no yeah law.
yeah, my 3 beers though would be Coors Light, just because it's something easy and nice to drink when it's like cold. One of my favorite beers I ever tried was Founder's Breakfast Stout, and it's only good if you like coffee, because it literally tastes just like coffee. Like, there's no beer taste or alcohol taste. It's like you're drinking coffee with, like, I don't know, there's like chocolate flavors in there too. Like, it's really good. So there's that.
Coffee beer.
Yeah, coffee beer. I mean, it's not...
Ew.
I don't know if there's actual coffee grounds in it or like whatever, but like, it just tastes like it. But I like coffee, so that's why I like it. That.
Hey, I like coffee too.
Yeah, and then a third beer. I don't know. I think, even though I can only have like one of these at a time because they're too sugary and sweet, but Angry Orchard is a nice, refreshing, sweet beer. So yeah. Or cider, whatever. Yeah, those are mine.
Cool. I like Corona. And that's a bit about
I
it.
knew you were going to say that. Oh.
It's like the only beer I can drink.
That's hilarious, because it's the only one that I can't drink. Like, the only one.
It's nice though.
Nah, it's not my thing.
Nice enough.
I
I like ciders. I don't like beers
True.
very much.
Yeah, see, then you would like Angry Orchard. I'm sure you've had Angry Orchard.
Don't know.
Really? Oh, it's like one of the most popular cider brands. Anyway, and then the last question that I got was from Ian B. Movies. He asked, best horror of 2022. Men is my favorite horror movie of the year, and it probably will be by the time it's over. So, yeah.
Men is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. I mean, the only ones on there that I could classify as X and Men, and if you want to say Morbius, then you know.
I guess it is about a.
So I'm gonna say
vampire.
Morbius.
Oh man.
Probably Men. I guess, because I liked it more than X.
I guess, yeah. It's definitely no 2019. This is no 2019. We didn't get The Lighthouse, Midsummer, fucking any of that.
2019 was like the best year of cinema ever.
It was the best one for the past decade, for sure.
Even then, there's like 2017 and 2014. Those were big highlights, I think.
That's true. Those were.
2014 had like Nightcrawler and shit, Birdman.
Oh, yeah.
Grand
John
Budapest
Wick.
Hotel.
Yeah.
John Wick.
Yeah. That 2014 was stacked.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't Whiplash 2014 as well?
Yes, it was.
Fuck yeah. What a year that was too.
It was a good year.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'll move on to the questions you got. Or
They're not my questions.
The
they're our
podcast
questions.
page got. Yeah.
The
Oh my god,
podcast
okay.
audience hates me.
Damn, I haven't even really thought about these. Okay, this one's from Fake Film News. They asked, movies you're most ashamed you haven't seen.
Probably The Godfather.
Oh, yeah.
Or Goodfellas.
Oh, man. Yeah, you gotta watch that. We'll watch it when you're here.
Yeah.
What have I not seen? Oh, Forrest Gump.
You've not seen Forrest Gump?
I've seen bits. I've seen clips and parts throughout TV, but I've never sat
Bruh.
down from start to finish. Yeah. Forrest Gump. And to be honest, I don't know if I've even said this, but I don't think I've seen all of Saving Private Ryan. I don't think
I haven't seen it.
Okay. Well, those are two huge movies that I don't think I've seen. So Saving Private Ryan and Forrest Gump. I just don't really care that much. I mean, eh.
But, well, then you're not ashamed. Think of ones that you're
Okay.
ashamed about.
I mean, I'm ashamed as a movie fan to say that I haven't seen those because those are such big movies, but I don't really care to watch them, which is why I've been putting them off.
There are ones that I like really care to watch that are like classics.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, there are a bunch of them. But I can't think of all of them.
It's a Wonderful Life, Singing in the Rain, Gone with the Wind. I don't know.
I haven't seen any of those yet.
Yeah. I mean, those are just huge movies that I haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
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 Wait a minute. What'd you say for yours again?
I said The Godfather,
Oh, yeah.
Goodfellas, and then I said Fallen Angels. Just came to mind.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Next one is also from Fake Film News. They asked, most controversial opinion.
Roma is a 4 out of 10.
Is that really your
Barely.
most controversial, though?
Everyone loves that movie.
Yeah, but I'm sure you're not alone in the fact that it's... Like, I only liked that movie just from a technical movie-making standpoint. Like, it was a really beautiful movie to look at and, like, well shot and well crafted, but it was pretty boring. So, like, there's that.
I can't even say that. I think it was the same shot over and over again.
Really?
It was so fucking annoying.
Wow.
And he won Best Cinematography, which pissed me off even further.
I thought it was just, I don't know. I thought it was a well-made movie, but I don't think it's like a masterpiece or anything.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I thought it was shit. Honestly,
Yeah.
I thought it was shit. I just didn't like it. Also, controversial, probably. I don't think Portrait of a Lady on Fire is very good.
If it makes you feel any better, Kath agrees with you. She doesn't like that movie either.
Way nice.
Yeah. Yeah. That's literally...
Ina agrees with me too.
Oh, yeah. See, actually, the same thing I said about Roma can apply to Portrait of a Lady on Fire. Like, technically, well fucking made, but story-wise, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I guess my, like, controversial... I think, okay, The Seventh Seal, you know, by Ingmar Bergman, that everyone loves, that's like a 2.5 out of 5 for me. Like, it's... That is low. Persona, I don't think is that great. So there's 2 Bergman movies I kind of think are just too boring and artsy for their own good. But maybe if I rewatch them, maybe I'll like them. I don't know.
I haven't seen them. Can't say.
Yeah, they're in like, you know, I think both of them have already made it into the top 100 Filmstagram movies, you know, list that's going on right now. And I just don't see it. I don't see why.
I don't even pay much attention to that, really.
Yeah, I don't really vote on it or anything, but I just see it pop up. God, there's a lot. I know there's more, but
one from like maybe a year ago probably is that Thor is a 5 out of 10.
Wait, what is?
Did-
Saw. Oh, Saw. Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Not a big fan of Thor.
I know I have a lot more, but I can't think of them. Oh, I think.
Oh, your Dune opinions maybe.
Oh, Dune. Yeah, I thought Dune was. I know I'm not alone though, but yeah, Dune wasn't good.
I gave it a 7 out of 10. I thought it was all right.
Yeah, I thought it was just. It was too. I just see my Dune fucking video, okay? I can't even talk about it. But
It's good looking. It's very good looking.
it is good looking, but that's about it, honestly. And okay, I had another one though. Moonrise Kingdom is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. By Wes Anderson. I
haven't seen that one yet, but I like Wes more than you do.
Okay,
so.
if you like Wes Anderson, you'll like the movie. So, and if you like Jojo Rabbit, you'll probably like it because it kind of has the same vibe. Like it's kind of a cutesy, kind of like whatever. I don't know.
I just think Jojo Rabbit was a great movie.
Oh, and I think Peter Rabbit is better than Paddington.
Yeah, okay, no.
This is peak controversial. Like
that is way too controversial, even for this podcast. I will not stand with that.
Yeah. Okay, those are my main ones. That
Paddington 2 is better than Citizen Kane, damn it.
No. And the Star Wars prequels are all masterpieces. All of them.
All the Harry Potters are masterpieces. All of them.
The first one. I think the first one is.
You're stuck in the nostalgia.
I kind of am with those. With Star Wars and those Harry Potters, I am. Damn.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Damn.
Anyway, moving on. From @AllRightSoReviews, he asked, most overrated horror director, and then he put in parentheses, and why is it Jordan Peele? I don't think Jordan Peele is the most overrated horror director. I know there's a lot of people that think that, but...
I love All Right So Reviews. He's hilarious.
It's just... I don't
know. Like, Jordan Peele, like, he's... I like Get Out quite a lot, but I think Us is very weak.
Really?
And I don't know how I'll feel about No.
Oh, here's another controversial opinion. I think Us is better. I don't know if it's the better movie, but I like Us more than Get Out. So there's another controversial opinion.
It certainly had opportunity to be better, but I don't think
know. I just thought Us was... I thought it was more engaging. I thought it was on a grander scale and more creative and kind of risky with the plot. I thought it still had stuff to say like Get Out did, but it was just like, done in a more interesting, fun way. Like, it's not scary, or actually, you know what? I do think Us is creepier than Get Out. I really do. So, I don't know.
There are definitely creepy moments. Like, there are plenty of moments in Us where I was, like, fucking terrified, but it's just, like, the plot toward the end got so silly.
It did get a bit silly, but at that point, I mean, I don't know. I thought it was kind of interesting, I guess. I mean...
I really hope Nope is good, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see.
We'll see. I actually have heard that I've been seeing nothing but positive things about Nope, so I'm hopeful. I am.
I've seen some like mixed things to positive, but I haven't seen any like super negative yet. So
I think it's going to be kind of like how we both went into The Northman expecting it to be his worst, but it could surprise us. It really could.
I mean, I'm not as big into Jordan Peele as I am into Robert Eggers, so yeah.
Yeah, I get fair enough. Yeah,
I like his movies and I think he's pretty good, but yeah, I don't expect to be blown away by Nope, but I hope it's good.
Yeah, I think it'll be good, but I don't think he's... If I was to say a more overrated horror director than Jordan Peele, I think James Wan gets way too much praise as a horror director.
I was about to say it.
You were about to say that too?
God damn it.
Yeah, but not because of Saw. This is where we disagree, because I think the James Wan movies that you like, then I really don't that much, and then vice versa. So like we're split on him.
Well, I've only seen saw the 2 Conjuring movies and Malignant.
Mm-hmm.
And Aquaman, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Well,
But
we
that's
both
not a
liked
horror, I
Malignant and Aquaman. Or, well, actually, you didn't probably like Aquaman, did you? No.
I didn't like Aquaman. I liked
Well,
Malignant.
yeah.
Malignant.
Yeah. Malignant was fun because he fucking finally took some risks in his movies. But the Conjuring movies were just... They're so basic. For me, it's just really basic horror, jump scares,
They are
basic
basic,
plot.
but I think I think the second one was really good. I really liked the second.
They really just
honestly.
kind of... They're really about the same. They go hand in hand for me. But I don't know. But the only movie I do like Insidious quite a bit. The first Insidious movie is pretty good from him.
Mm-hmm.
That's his best horror movie, I think. Or no, Saw is for me. But then, yeah. I don't know. I just think that I don't know why he's like one of Hollywood's biggest horror directors. I just don't get it. I think he's totally fine.
Yeah, he's way up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then the last question we really don't have to answer if you don't want to, because we've answered it every single fucking time.
Oh, no way is it that question again.
It is.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Most
I
from
said
movies that don't suck. I love you, man, but we've answered this a lot, and it's most hyped movie for the rest of the year. I guess he meant for the rest of the year, so it's a slightly different. It's not for the whole year.
No,
for the rest.
It's not different. But we have had so many questions from movies that don't suck, and like, thanks for the support. We appreciate it, but surely you know by now we don't want to answer this question anymore.
At this point, it's a running joke, though. Like, the whale.
The whale. If it's even fucking coming out.
If it is, who knows? Like, The Whale, Disappointment Boulevard, which is Ari Aster's new movie, Babylon by Damien Chazelle, and you know what?
Broker.
What?
Broker.
What's that?
I want to see Broker. I said it on the last episode.
Oh, you did?
I said it on episode 11. But
Oh.
It's the new movie by Hirokazu Kurita.
Oh, yeah.
That's got the main guy from Parasite in it.
Right, I remember you mentioned
Yeah.
that now.
So I really want to see that.
Mm-hmm. And Nope, just because I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
And yeah. And I'll throw Oppenheimer and Barbie in there, but those are for next year, I think.
Are they? Oh, yeah.
I think, yeah, they're both next year. And John Wick 4. Is that next year or this year?
I think that'd be next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, yeah. And those are the last of the questions.
Appreciate the question. Really do.
Yeah. All right. So that is it. You can find me at Views by Quinn. Well, check out the link tree in the description of this episode. It has all of my stuff from Instagram, Letterboxd, serialized music board, all that shit, all under the name Views by Quinn. And yeah, I hate to do it, man. Check out my other podcast, which I don't even know if I'm gonna have an episode out by the time this comes out. I'm still in the early stages figuring out what I want to do, but it's just a little side project.
I'm just gonna see the yeah engagement go like Views by Quinn.
No, but yeah, you can
Then
check
I'll
out
make the
the other
Movies Music Me podcast that
Yeah.
no one will listen to.
We should, yeah, that'd be hilarious if we just had our own podcast together and then our own separate podcasts competing with each other.
And then you make a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anyway, yeah, that podcast is under the name Views by Quinn as well. So Spotify and Apple, there you go. Thank you.
And you can find me at Movies Music Me. And the link tree for that is in the description. You can find my Instagram, YouTube, music board, serialized, Letterboxd, anything you want. It's all there. There's a lot of shit. It's fun. And yeah, if you did enjoy this episode, then please rate us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, whatever you like. We would really appreciate it. And don't forget to interact with the poll as well.
Yes, interact with the poll.
I think that's all we got to say.
I think that is it.
I hope this episode turns out nice. Hope you guys had fun listening.
Yeah. And that is it. So, bye everybody. And
Bye.
peace out, bitches!
Holy
was a lot.
shit.
Yeah.
That's a loud one.
I know.
Your neighbor's not home or something.
No, they're home. I just don't care anymore.
Too much trauma.